Welcome to The Interest. I'm Katie Jensen. Today's housing market is as dry as the Sahara Desert, with homeowners locked in place and new construction moving at a snail's pace. But David Luna gives us his prediction on when we can expect inventory to return. In other news, TransUnion reports growing credit card debt among Gen Z. Meanwhile, a survey from Real Estate Witch shows consumers are underestimating how unaffordable this market is.
My name is Thomas Hall. I went ahead and used the Sunblest AI app, and I put in a difficult loan scenario with some tax returns and everything, and I had somebody else already underwrite it. When it came back, it was almost identical within like a few dollars, and it took about 30 minutes instead of a whole day or two for somebody to analyze that. So yeah, that AI is going to be the best thing in the whole industry. So stay tuned.
Welcome back. As rising inflation and interest rates wreak havoc on the market, Gen Zers are saying, just put it on my card. According to TransUnion's Credit Industry Insights report, many Gen Z borrowers are finding their financial footing through the use of credit cards and personal loans. Bank card balances reached a record high of $963 billion in the second quarter, up 17% from last year. Balances increased 52% for Gen Z consumers, representing nearly 6% of all balances. Why are so many consumers, especially Gen Z, tapping into these credit products? Michelle Ranieri, Vice President of Research and Consulting at TransUnion, said, quote, "Like the overall population, many Gen Z borrowers are facing the same financial challenges brought on by high interest rates and inflation. As a result, they're tapping into these available credit products to help them cope with rising expenses." Meanwhile, the Consumer Price Index shows that inflation ticked up 0.2% to 3.2%. The cost of housing accounts for 90% of the increase. Now, industry professionals know just how unaffordable this market is, but borrowers aren't quite understanding. A recent survey from Real Estate Witch found that 73% of Americans think homes are unaffordable. But when they guess the median home prices, their predictions range between $200,000 and $400,000. Oh boy. Well, these people are in for a rude awakening when they find out that the actual median home price falls between $400,000 and $500,000. When will this affordability crisis let up? Besides inflation and interest rates, experts are also keeping their eye on housing inventory. Coming up, David Luna gives us an update on when exactly we can expect it to return. Stay tuned.
Don't miss the largest mortgage show in the nation. The Originator Connect returns to Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas August 17th to the 20th. See us at originatorconnect.com. Find the best connections in the industry, dozens of sessions, scores of exhibitors. It's where success is written every hour. originatorconnect.com.
Turning to builders, the National Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index of Sentiment numbers also increased in July to the highest it has been all year. From the National Association of Home Builders Chair Elisa Huey, quote, "Even as builders continue to deal with stubbornly high construction costs and material supply chain disruptions, they continue to report strong pent-up demand as buyers are waiting for interest rates to drop and turning more to the new home market due to a shortage of existing inventory," close quote. The lack of resale homes available for sale at just a 3-month supply is supporting demand for newly built homes, close quote, said Robert Deitz, chief economist at the National Association of Home Builders. New home inventory is 31% of sales. Resales of existing inventory is down 20% for a year ago. Who wants to put up their home for sale with a 2 to 3% interest rate just to get a 6+% rate with limited inventory available? The St. Louis Fed, talking about inventory, reports that the monthly supply of homes is now at 6.7 months. Prices for building materials are also coming down, but delivery times are still long. For example, lumber is trading at around $580 for 1,000 linear board feet, compared to during COVID when it was around $1,700 plus. Windows and gypsum, the main component in drywall, are more expensive, and delivery times went from 4 to 6 weeks, now 14 to 16 weeks. The supply may not be affordable, but there is supply out there. As you go around your cities and towns, the only construction you may be seeing is multifamily. If we're going to get home prices under control, the rates have got to come down. When we can get to the 5% range, borrowers will move, freeing up existing inventory. Builders will start building more, and the industry will return to a more traditional pace. My opinion is that will happen shortly. In fact, in the next 12 to 18 months, this that we're going through will now be a distant memory. This is David Luna with Mortgage Educators in Compliance, better known to you all as MEC.
Thanks, David. For more on these and all of today's top stories, visit nationalmortgageprofessional.com.